Yeah.
Fire Chief Kelly Serson, can you tell me I guess this is what is known as grass fire season?
Yeah, we're certainly moving into that time of the year where grass fires do become more prominent and a bit of an issue for the fire departments, not only in Northumberland County, but across the province of Ontario.
Something like I can't say all, but a vast number of these grass fires are started carelessly. There's certain rules that people have to follow.
Yeah, and I think the misconception of most out there right now is that it's March and everything's wet, which predominantly is true, except for the tops. The duff, which is the top layer of the soil with all the grass that's dried and dead from last year's harvesting season, is really dry and is causing issues. And these are the types of fires in that time of year where we do struggle, because the fires run fast. They don't dig in to the ground and keep us there for days and days, but what they do is they run and they cause a lot of grief for the municipal fire departments.
What should people do if they want to have even a small fire?
So, most of the jurisdictions in the province and in Canada have robust open air burning bylaws. You should first and foremost check with your local jurisdiction or municipality to see if burning is even allowed. Some municipalities do not even allow burning at this time of the year. And if you do check and you are able to burn, you should have a good clear area around your fire. You should not be burning when there was any wind. And today, as an example, as you can see, it's not a very windy day, but the fire did take off here, and the homeowner was able to get it out and do some work before we got here. But the results could have been much different if this was a bigger field.
There's a cost to this.
Yeah, so if you're in most areas, particularly Hamilton Township, and you don't have a burn permit and you're not following the rules, we have no choice. It's not something that I like to do, but there is a fine for this. When you have a fire of that nature and you're not following the rules, I have little option but to follow the laws established by the municipality. I don't think what people understand is through the 3 lines of defense, when those fire station doors have to roll up and fire trucks have to respond, there's cost, and it puts firefighters and the people that we're responding to in danger. So there is a cost per truck associated with non-compliance with open air burning bylaws and rules in Hamilton Township, and for that matter in most jurisdictions. If you're not following the rules, you are subject to some form of fine and or fee for service for the fire department responding to your location if a fire gets out of control.
Safe to say it's hundreds of dollars per truck?
Yeah, it is hundreds of dollars per truck, and we follow the provincial rate that's set for us for response, and it's several $100s per truck.
More importantly than that, and obviously this is one of these no-brainer things, it's like if a fire is started carelessly and something more serious comes in, there's going to be a time delay, and that's where, as I say, it's a simple grass fire, it's nothing, but it's the result of a simple grass fire that could cause difficulties for further.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's one aspect of it. Having the equipment and resources available for the calls that are really needed, and then again that whole response time. You just can't imagine how much pressure there is when fire trucks are having to respond down the roadways of the province and in the municipalities. You're calling on, in many instances, volunteers to come out and fulfill that obligation. And even with career firefighters, there's always an opportunity when those trucks get out. They're big trucks, as you know, getting into an accident, hitting somebody or getting hit by somebody. There's a lot of danger involved in the job that we do. And then, of course, with the tactics and operations of firefighting, when you do get fires that run and move fast, there's always opportunity for people to get injured, whether it's a firefighter or civilians.
Last thing to ask, the best thing people can do, because each municipality may be different, just phone and check.
Yeah, that will save you a whole bunch of grief. If you just call and find out what the rules are in your local jurisdiction, you may be saving yourself a whole lot of grief with respect to burning. And over the next few days, the weather looks like it's going to be dry and warm, and I expect that this trend will continue. We've been lucky here in Hamilton Township so far this spring. At the very beginning, but there are other jurisdictions that are already pretty deep into responding to fires that are getting away on folks.